Good morning, traders. Another beautiful morning to be giving you guys market outlook on US dollar pairs and gold. So let's get straight to the video. So here on oil, starting off with oil, we've seen oil have been dropping due to the news on the US dollar, like the news Trump launched about the ceasefire or having a 5 days of strike hold, so they won't be striking Iran for the next like 5 days. And he dropped that news on X, and after we saw the news, we noticed there was a price impact. There was impact on price immediately. He dropped that news on X, so we saw price begin to dump massively yesterday, as of yesterday. So this candle was yesterday's candle, and we saw price really dropped hard yesterday. So what do we expect for today? And now we have this liquidity grab. So what do we expect for today after we have this liquidity grab? What do we expect after we have this liquidity grab? We expect to continue to see continuation. So we should get the hourly factor shift or the change of character in our time frame. And when will that change of character occur? When price takes this low. Yeah. Once price takes this low and goes into the high, and from there we can expect more longs. So that's what I'm looking at for US oil. The next pair should be gold. So here on gold, what do we have? This is a trade I'm looking at here on gold. I'm looking at this to jump into this trade on gold. Why am I looking to jump into this trade? Because here in the daily time frame, this is kind of a nice setup. Now we had this series of dump on gold. Now we tap a monthly and yearly open, and then plus we have liquidity grabbed. So this is our demand zone, which is currently in control for price to continue to push up into the highs. So what do we expect from here now? I'm expecting to see a factor shift. We already have our 1 hour factor shift on gold, so but we don't have the 4 hours yet. We don't have 4 hours factor shift yet. So what do I want to see? Since we don't have 4 hours factor shift, I want to see a break of this high. Sorry, let me shift this. I want to see a break of this high. Once this high has been broken and displaced, we look for retracements to buy. Though this is another what do we call it, supply zone that might push price lower, but if this supply zone manages to hold price from pushing further into the highs, then what we might see is one more push back down, take out this low, and then this will be our factor high. This will be our swing high, and then the new low will be our swing low, something like this. So we might get something like this, and we'll keep looking for more highs if this structure does not continue. But if this structure continues, what I'll be expecting to see is something like this. I'll be expecting to see higher highs display. So I'll be expecting to see one high, then higher highs continue to play out in the market. So that's what I'll be looking at for on gold, guys. In the 1 hour, you can already see there was a change of character. Here on the 1 hour, we had this factor structure shift here. After we tap yearly open, if you watch, price tap yearly open again and push. So what I'm expecting to see is how to see price take out this high, then giving us one factor high, and then from there maybe we'll get a retracement and continue to long XAUUSD, which is good. The next one I'll be looking at is DXY. On DXY, what do we see? DXY yesterday also done really hard because of the news and all that. So also yes. So currently we are in a demand zone. So what we expect now is small longs. We are currently still in this demand zone, and what I expect to see is more longs on DXY, which is US dollar index. So I want to see price continue to push into the highs. At least give us a new high. I want to see new high form. If we should go to the 4 hours, yeah, not much opportunity here apart from we have this liquidity sweep. So what do we expect next? This is our next strong high. So supply is obviously still in control, but we want to see this supply being violated by which is when price eventually takes this high. Yeah. So whenever price takes this high, then you know that the supply is no more in control, and then demand is now in control. So this is what I'll be looking out for, guys. This is what I'll be looking out for on US dollar index, as we are taking this low already. So I want to see the high get taken. This was the liquidity sweep, not the, like these ones that are displacement. So I want to see the high of this tick so that we can continue to long, as we already have liquidity here from the T stance. So that's my look on US dollar index. If I should go to the 1 hour to be more clear, 1 hour already has kind of a fact. I won't call this a factor shift chart because this kind of liquidity. So I'll just say 1 hour price hasn't started forming yet. So but our buyer still remains the same. We're looking for longs on this pair. So the next pair I'll be looking at is a Euro USD. Here on Euro USD, because of the daily Euro USD still looking good for sales. Euro USD looking good for sales. Why am I selling Euro USD, guys? Why am I selling Euro USD? Because we are obviously in a downtrend after this reconstruction. Well, we can say this is our first change of character, and this is the swing change of character. So, which means that price is ready to sell off. So, I'm looking to either sell from this zone or get to this zone and then sell off. So, this is my 2 point of interest. If price should take this high, this should be our little bump in the road. As you can see here, this is the swing high, this is the swing high, and this is the swing low. So what do we want to see now? What we want to see here now is that we want to see either price rejects from here or price rejects from this what do we call it, this supply zone above here, which is aligned with the 3 monthly and yearly open. So nevertheless, I'm still looking for sales on Euro USD. Go to the 4 hours. If you should go to the 4 hours, what do I have in 4 hours? Okay, here in the 4 hours, I'm expecting to see if we should get this low broken, then we know that the sell is ready to occur. But if not, demand still remains in control in the 4 hours and 1 hour. So I would prefer to see either demand remain in control or demand gets broken. So but if demand remains in control, that means we will definitely take this high, and from there we'll get price to tap into this 3 monthly and yearly open. So from there we can start to sell off. So the next pair I'll be looking at is GBP USD. Here on GBP USD, I'm obviously still looking for sales because the price is still looking like it wants to sell. But if the only problem with GBP USD is that the buy structure still remains strong, which is the swing structure. It's obviously an uptrend. So what do I want to see here? I want to see this low remain in control and this high remain in control, and this high taken, because this is our swing high and this is our swing low. So if we should get price to give us a change of character, the price takes this displaced above and then retests the 3 monthly open, then we'll start looking for long. If not, we'll see price continue to sell off. As you can see here, obviously price is still rejecting this 3 monthly and yearly open, because price has been rejecting it for a while now. Price has been rejecting it for a while now. Like you can see, it's kind of a support here for us, or should I say it's a resistance zone for here, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 touches and price rejected it. So let us see how it goes. If price should break out of this 3 monthly open, maybe from there we can see a retracement and price continue to go up. But if we don't get that, we might see price continue to sell off direct to the lows, which means price is forming lower lows and the sell continues, because this supply is still in control. Why is this supply still in control? Because it hasn't been broken yet. The next way I'm looking at is AUD. AUD is still looking nice for sales. We took this low. I'm still looking to see AUD sell off, because there is no presently, as you can see, it's been kind of trending slowly into the up, and we have 1, 2, and 3 trend line touch, and now we have a breakout of this touch, or out of the first touch. So what do we expect from after the breakout? We have this fake out and reject. So what I expect now is to see another lower low from till price take this low, and maybe from there we can continue with the longs, because obviously AUD has over, but since the year open. So that's what I'm expecting to see on AUD. Like, I'm expecting to see more sales on AUD. I'm looking out for more sales on it than longs, because obviously sales are more high probability than longs here. So the next one I'm looking at is NZD USD. NZD obviously is trending lower and lower. So what do you want to see on NZD? Want to see NZD, want to see this supply remain in control, remain totally in control on NZD. We already have our low being taken, all these lows has been taken. So I'm still looking for shorts too. If price should get to this liquidity high here, and from here, okay, let me show you this. And from here we can continue to see more sell off. So if price should buy all the way up here, and we get this liquidity taken, and from there we might sell off. So that's what I'm looking at for on NZD. This is the sell opportunity I'll be looking at for on NZD. The next pair I'll be looking at is US dollar CHF. US dollar CHF kind of rangy here. Well, we see price has taken the high and taking the low, and still not going anywhere. Why? Because we have yearly and 3-monthly open situated here, and I want to see price, and obviously we can still see demand is still in control. Demand is still in control. That's why we are ranging. So what I want to see now is either a breakout of the high, giving us another higher high, and then maybe from there we can have a change of character to sell. Or as we already have this low here, I want to see price displace below here. I want to see a strong displacement, which is a sign that price is ready to sell off. Then we get our retracement and price will continue to sell off to this low. So that's what I'm looking at for on US dollar CHF. The next pair is CAD CHF. Sorry, US dollar CAD. Sorry, here on US dollar CAD, kind of sketchy market. We see supply has also remained in control. We're still having higher highs and higher highs as we're taking this liquidity again. So probably price might get all the way to this high, but of which is a low probability, but nonetheless we see our liquidity below here that is open for price to grab. So what I'm looking to see is a change of character from this low, and then we will be very sure that price is ready to sell off. Once we get our change of character from this low, then we know that price is ready to sell off. From there we will continue to short US dollar CAD. Just once we get it from this low, down back to the yearly open, and then we continue to short this way. So that's that for US dollar CAD. The next pair I'll be looking at is US dollar Japanese yen. This was a trade I was looking to get into in the previous day. Let me drop to the 1 hour. Though the price has kind of slowed down after taking that swing, the previous swing high, which is this swing high. After taking this swing high, you see price has started slowing down and acting like as if he wants to sell off a little bit, but we don't know what price wants to do. Well, I would have liked to see a strong displacement, which is a sign that price wants to continue. Price will continue with the long, and even if price retraced after the displacement, we know that it's just a retracement for longs to continue. But now, if we should get price break this low, then we know that we are totally in the downtrend, because obviously we have our change of character. We have a change of character here. We have the change of character here, so possibly, and we see this supply respected. This supply was respected. So what I expect now is I was looking to see price continue. This is a setup I was looking to see price take this high, but we see price rejected from this supply. So as now we have supply being respected. So what I want to see now is another break of this low, then we will be trading lower. So that's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm waiting for, guys. Sweep of this low, and then we can continue selling this pair. So that's that for today, guys. That's all I have for today, guys. If you like to see videos like this, and you like to just leave a like on the channel, on this video, and subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notification bells to see my daily market outlooks. So guys, that's all for today. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.